Hello friends, myself DV Singh. Today I will discuss question number 3.1 of SS Krotov of worldwide famous or known book for preparation of Olympiad, JEE and other school level competitions. Firstly, I will discuss about the concept of the problem. Then after that I will discuss the problem by taking easy approach. The question is a thin 3.1. The question is a thin insulator rod is placed between two unlike point charges Q1 and Q2. Figure is given here. How will the forces acting on the charge changes on charges changes? This is the question. This problem is based upon electrostatic induction. As we know, electrostatic induction takes place in conductor as well as in insulator. Here your rod is insulator, so in the case of conductor, electrostatic induction takes place due to arrangement of or rearrangement of free electrons in the conductor. But in the case of insulator, electrostatic induction takes place due to arrangement of induced dipole or dipoles of the material. If you put here charge Q1 and this is your thin rod, and here your minus Q2 charge, then when you put Q1 charge here minus Q2 charge, both charges are of different magnitude according to question. Due to this and this, the electrostatic induction takes place in this insulating rod or insulator rod. This is due to dipole arrangement. In insulator, dipoles are induced in the material. They try to get stability in the presence of field of charges Q1 and Q2. As we know, U is equal to the potential energy of dipole in a field is minus P dot E. For getting stability, potential energy should be minimum. This is possible only when P and E are parallel. When P and E are parallel, potential energy will be minimum. When potential energy is minimum, then what happens? If your potential energy is minimum, then equilibrium will be stable. So, if you consider the field due to Q1 and minus Q2, then that field will be in rightward direction. So, dipoles are induced in a ray or in a chain just like this. Dipoles are arranged just like this. Here your minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, but some are in random also. Some inclination due to thermal energy. Plus, minus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. The charges inside the material will cancel each other, but due to this arrangement of dipoles, induced dipoles, charges are induced at this surface and that surface. So here your Q1 and here your Q2. If no insulating rod is present, then the force on this Q1 is only due to minus Q2, and this is attractive in nature, pulling in nature. So this Q2 charge pull this charge Q1 in this direction. And suppose this force is F1. So F1 will be something, this is F1. But when this rod is put between Q1 and minus Q2, then here negative charge is induced and here positive charge is induced. Both are equal in magnitude. Suppose that this is minus Q0, then this will be plus Q0. But force of electrostatic interaction depends upon charge as well as what? Separation between charges. The magnitude of this charge and this charge are same, but this is nearer to this, and this is not so nearer to this Q1. So the force exerted by this will be greater on Q1 rather than the force exerted by Q0 on this Q1. So the net force due to minus Q0 and plus Q0 on Q1 will be in this direction, and that, suppose that force is F2. Now, if you want to calculate the force on Q1 in the presence of this insulating rod, then net force will be F, and that will be F1 plus F2. So, by this discussion, it is obvious that the force on Q1 will increase when this rod is present between the charges. Okay, thank you.